Hello everyone, welcome back to Mage Knight. I felt like doing another Mage Knight video that's a bit on the harder side. The last couple videos I did, I was kind of trying to play quickly to see if I could do that, and that's cool, but they were not set to be terribly difficult games, as I recall. At least one of them wasn't. So I've chosen a normal solo conquest here. City level 7 up from the default setting of 5, and the second city level 11 up from the default of 8. I would choose random heroes, but I actually spent like 10 minutes recording this earlier and then realized I had like music playing that was going into the video, which I did not intend, so I'm having to start over. And in that game, I randomed Krang myself and Aretha for the dummy, and I figured that's a fair enough setup to keep. I think Aretha is like the Mage Knight I do best with, and I think that's because she's the strongest. But it might just be fitting my style. Anyway, I play a lot of Aretha, so I didn't want to pick her again. But having her turn up in the dummy was nice and reassuring. Anyway, so let's go ahead. I've also turned off the sound for this game. As you know from the previous videos, the sound is not a very integral part of this game, and this way I can play some music to listen to myself while I play. Also, yesterday, the game I tried to record but had to abort a minute ago, it was the first time I've ever taken early bird in solo on turn 1, I think. I just had a hand that didn't need any of the other tactics, and I was like, well, I guess I'll go first, and preserve the better tactics for later. What's going on? There are foresters at the village. That would be nice to pick up. Do they work on swamps? Forests, hills, and swamps, yeah. So maybe we could hit the maze up after that, and then be in a good position to fight whatever of this stuff is left. What's in my hand? Hello? Oh, I see. Because this is the same table. I'm still pink, and this player isn't pink. I set pink for, oh, I need to sit there. Change color. Be this player. Now, I don't know what color Krang is supposed to be, but I noticed there's pink, and the most notable accent color on him is pink. Right, on his little staff there. You could take green, but I think that's for Goldix, so I'm going to be pink. So, what's in my hand? We have one of his his advanced, or his unique starting cards, Savage Harvesting. You can move and discard cards for mana crystals, which is cool. And his other one, right, which is a somewhat better threaten. Well, I mean, I kind of want to just go to the village now, right? And then probably the swamp after that. So I think I might just take a great start so that I can afford to discard some cards to Savage Harvesting while I move. Assuming there's green in the source, there is. Yeah, great start seems okay. Dummy takes Rethink, sure. Alright, so Savage Harvesting, oops, not the blue, the green. So we get move 4. And I want to move twice, I think. So I could play any card as move. I don't think I'm going to need Promise today. So I'll use that as my second move card. And then I have a move 5. Okay. And I'm going to want to play this eventually to hire a unit. Unpowered. And I could either not take the reputation hit and discard 3 cards for more influence, or I could take the hit and discard only 1 more card. I think taking the hit is fine. So I'm going to play 1 card sideways and discard 2, which means I'm left with 1 card in hand. And I think that card should be Stamina. So I can pick any of these cards to gain 2 crystals of those colors. I guess I definitely want a green because concentration is gross. And I'm almost, like, I don't have that many red cards left that are good. Whereas a white crystal might be nice. So let's discard that. So that was my move 5 to here. And then I'm going to play Ruthless Coercion, losing 1 reputation, and a Raid Sideways for 3 influence and a discount of 2, buying Foresters. And that is the turn. Also, I'm going to be taking a break, like, after... Well, probably in the middle of round 1, it turns out. Because I have dinner in the oven. And I thought, when I started earlier, that I was going to have enough time to do at least round 1, but I don't think I'm going to finish it now. I think we're just going to play a pretty quiet turn here. Power a stamina to walk. Well, I could plunder, I guess. Hang on, maybe I should plunder. Yeah, I'm Krang, right? Let's do that. So put that back. Because then maybe I can take out this guy, or even perhaps the maze, this turn? Yeah, why not? Okay. Yeah, so let's... I could use the Foresters. What spells are available? I think we might get a pretty good... Oh, I love Fireball. Because I think I can absolutely smash most of the brown monsters with this hand, if I'm careful. So move... Like, throw away the Crystallize, right? I could probably pick up an artifact, honestly. So this moves 2 and reduces the cost of swamps, so that this 3 move is enough to put me... Oops. Here. Oh, I see. The maze is... I want to be in the center, please. Okay. So these guys are cool and all, but this hand is insane. You know, if we draw the worm or whatever, it'll be kind of a bummer because he's fortified. But I can put together ranged attack like 8, which is just absolutely disgusting. And I'm perfectly happy to spend my crystals on that. So I think I'm going to go nuts here and move 6 on my way into the maze. I mean, I could just move 4, but I think artifacts are generally quite good. I know they're quite good, right? So are spells, and... I mean, ranged fire 5 would be kind of useful right now, but who knows what the artifact would do. I don't know. I think I'm happy with just taking a spell, actually. Well, but what... I want Fireball, and there's no red in the source right now, and I can't make red. Maybe I just spend move 4 and try... I don't know. I think I want the artifact. So we'll do this, and I have all this to fight the monster I draw. Oh, plus, I'm bringing this unit with me. And so if I really have to, I can assign damage to him. So we moved 6. Nice. Great hit. So I'm just going to spend a green crystal and shoot him at range for 5. Easy mode, right? We get 5 fame, and we get a spell. No, an artifact. Because I moved 6. What a fantastic turn. So take this before leveling up. Soul Harvester is okay. You know, you like large attacks for the cities, of course. The box is fun. I do enjoy the box. How much fame will I have? I'm gaining 5, so I'll still have only 2 armor. Okay. I have a minute to think this over, and then I'm going to have to go take a break for dinner. I mean, I think I'll take the box. I love the box. It's so much fun. It's like a good artifact, plus you get fame every time you use it. Except sometimes it's a bad artifact. That's the downside, of course. So let's... Oh, I should look also at the skills available, I guess. Spellforge isn't bad. Wait, what's regen... Oh, right. In the last game, regeneration was here. And I was like, what's it doing here? But, right, that game didn't happen. Oh, agility would let me put together a ranged attack 4 easily against this guy if I had double white, but... I'll just take Spellforge. Let me start accumulating some crystals. Oh, whoops. I'm not allowed to gain that until I hit the level up button. Well, whatever. I'll hit end turn and level up, and then I'll presumably take this. I'm not allowed to take Peaceful Moment or know that it's there. Oh god, Krang's abilities are so confusing. This one is so weird. It's like every turn, what it gives you changes each turn, and you can slightly influence. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I should give it a try. This is like, you can spend mana to throw away a wound, and you want to use red mana for that. Oh, I hope you guys haven't been hearing my alarm going off. I didn't notice, my timer rather. It's time to go get dinner. I didn't realize I'd gone so far over time. I couldn't hear it because I have the headphones on. You probably did hear it. Anyway, I mean, I'm still, I think, taking the Spellforge, but not in my hand, of course. I'll draw it soon, but... And hey, what? How come I lost the ability to claim this? Hello? I guess drawing a card confused it? No, I'll take this. And at least I hope the mod keeps track of this for me. Let's just roll a die real quick to see how it starts. Red. So it goes clockwise, is that right? Yeah. Okay. So if you don't use... Okay. Oh, attack 2 is not bad. But I kind of have plenty of attack. So, okay. So I didn't use this skill on my turn because it was not legal to do so. And therefore, on the next player's turn, I may choose to increment this if I want. Is it going to offer me that choice? No. Okay. So I'm going to choose to put this back and put a gold on it so that I have the option to use this for block, I think. Yeah, I have to do that before I play the box. Anyway, time for my break. See you guys for the next turn. All right, I'm back. And I wanted to rethink real quickly about whether we should have left this on red or moved it up to gold. I'm not allowed to know what this card is. We did draw it and I did see it, but I'm face downing it to say, like, knowing just these 4 cards, would it be useful to have +2 attack right now? It's like, obviously, what we kind of want to do is attack this guy, right? And I don't... What are the other options this thing could have? It's like just the basic stuff, right? Oh! You can get a ranged attack. using the black mana. Well, that's really nice. Assuming... Nope, there's no white mana in... Oh, I have white mana. Okay. Yeah, so I think flipping this to give me ranged attack is really nice, because then swiftness kills that guy. Okay, so I was right to make that decision, I think. Excuse me. So... Sadly, there's no... Anyway, let's play this first and see what artifact we have access to today. Oh. Block 6 or block 4 twice. I mean, that's really good over here. I was planning to take some wounds when I attacked this. Like, I was planning to fight this guy and then go over here to the Mage Tower later, because I'm already here, right? But having Shield of the Fallen Kings to fight the red heroes is really useful, because it perfectly blocks them, and that's like their main threat. Then killing them is easy. Huh. Okay. So we would kind of be leaving these guys behind. Because I can't walk in here and then challenge them. That's illegal. Because you have to be adjacent to challenge. It also means this is sort of wasted. I mean, I can leave it on gold, that's fine. But I'm likely to want move in the future, right? So, I don't know. The block kind of sucks, and I don't want to advance it off of gold, so I guess... Let me just make sure I understand how this works. Starting color is chosen randomly. Yeah. You can play it... Oh, you increment it clockwise first, and then gain the thing. Oh, so okay. So I wanted it to be the case that the next thing I get would be gold. So that means I put red on it. Okay, fine. This is the same decision, I just didn't understand the mechanics. And then if not used, you can increment it or not. So... I mean... Block 6 is also okay against this guy, except that I then don't get really much use out of swiftness. But block 6 here is saving me like 3 wounds, so... I guess we're just going to walk into the Mage Tower now, a bit earlier than I planned. And not deal with this guy. And I will use this, gaining an extra fame, to use it as the Shield of Kings. Fallen Kings? Fallen Kings. So then I just have to put together 4 damage, which is easy. I mean, sort of. I could use this for more damage if I wanted. But I don't think I will. I think I'll just play both of these. Six cards, 2 cards. I don't know. Maybe I should take the damage. Because I have a lot of time. And I might want this rage to be like a move or something. Play it sideways. So, yeah. I think I'll go ahead and use this to gain... Sorry, this is what happens when you play after dinner. You try to narrate. I've got a lot of throat clearing to do. So, 2 extra damage, and the 2 damage here seems fine. So this is a kill. And no wounds. Now, Spellforge... I would like to use this turn, but I don't know what... Like, I could use it before or after I gain my spell. I think I'm going to just gain the Fireball and take a red crystal before I do so. So I'll use the Spellforge to gain a red crystal. Is there anyone at the Mage Tower, by the way? I could hire the Magic Familiars. I don't really want to. Just because they're so mana intensive and I don't have a lot of mana available. So, gain the red crystal. For my combat rewards, gain Fireball. Then end turn and level up. Losing, oh yeah, 2 reputation because of the heroes. Sure. So my reputation's going to be in the toilet pretty fast. Krang does have a skill you can gain that lets you ignore your reputation for a turn. Which I'm kind of thinking it might be nice to get. We'll see. Am I drawing up to 6? Am I near a keep I conquered? No. Why is my hand size 6? It did not. It took the mana crystal off of this, but didn't put a gold on. Why is my hand size 6? I don't see any reason I should have a hand size of 6. I didn't take planning. Oh, that's a keep. I thought it was a mage tower. I shouldn't gain a spell. I got... Wait. Oh, so the heroes are a... I thought they were purple for some reason. The art looks kind of purple. Okay, fine. So I don't get this card. I haven't actually seen what... Hello? Can I... Okay, that was locked because I wasn't supposed to have... Hello? What the hell? Oh, I locked it again while I was in midair accidentally. Whoops. So put that back in the deck. And let's put those back where they belong, and this here. Okay. So we don't gain that, but we get the hand size bonus. And we could, if we wanted, hire the swordsman, although I don't think I have any reputation or influence left. I have improvise. But I guess my reputation is pretty low, so I don't think I can muster that. Anyway, so now I understand why my hand size was different than I expected. Okay. Red in the source. Okay, that's something. This should have gold on it. It's not automatically tracked. I guess it doesn't know I gained this. Ah, it does. Okay. I don't know why it didn't know it before. And why it didn't put a crystal on. You can play it to increment it and gain move 1. Oh, right. I did spend the attack too. Wait, what? Wouldn't it give me block 3? I think the game is confused because I gained this manually and I put the mana crystal on myself, whereas apparently it tracks it without using a mana crystal. Because really, like... I don't know how to fix that. Like, I can keep tracking it myself, and that's fine. I guess next time I choose to increment it without spending it, I just won't tell the game, and then I'll catch up with where the game thinks I am. So right now it's only good for block. Fine. Now... I don't have enough move to get to this enemy. And I can only produce 6 influence, which is 4 after my reputation, which is not enough to hire anything. So the only thing I can usefully do this round is some exploring. So this is a move 5. I guess I could move on to this desert if I wanted, but I don't. So let's open this one first. Oh. Well, if I hadn't spent the red mana, I could fight this guy. Oh, and also discarded the rage. Yeah. All right, so much for that. There's no other moves I can make with my extra 3 moves, so I'll explore again. And, I mean, it's a little optimistic to imagine that I'll be able to hire somebody next round. I could just move off the keep and head this way to get closer to the stuff I want to do. I think I will, because otherwise I'm basically just wasting 3 move. So I'll go here. And I guess I'm incrementing this, but not telling the game about it so that it catches up with me. Or I catch up with it. I could move on to the forest instead with my extra move, I guess? No, because this guy would attack, right. And I could block almost all the damage using this, but not all. So I would be taking 2 wounds just to get here, which seems bad. This is a fine spot. I can attack here and then move here and then attack this guy. Okay. So this is... I'm choosing to increment it, putting like a blue crystal on, or a blue token, which is what the game thinks is already there, even though apparently it doesn't track with tokens. Okay, so claimed, yep. And then I'll end the round. Oh, I guess I could have moved this up, huh? Let's think about that before I look at my hand, or the source. So right now it's giving move. I think that's pretty good. I mean, actually no. I want the ranged attack, right? So I'm already next to enemies I would hope to fight soon. Okay, I didn't draw any other ranged attack to go with it, sadly. Remove these tactics. I have access to all the mana colors at the moment, except black. I really would like a swiftness right now, I think. So let's just preparation for swiftness to just kill this guy without having any issues. Yeah, that seems like the turn is just like draw swiftness, use this to make some mana. Sure. Oh, I gave her more red. Not much I could have done about it, but what was the skill she gained? I don't remember, or the action. I don't remember. Okay, so now we're just gonna attack this guy and use this to gain ranged attack. It says move. I incremented it before. I thought I had hit increment before. Okay. So I guess I'm going to hit increment on it. They're still not in sync somehow, even though I did this. I thought they were only off by 1. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm keeping track myself for now, and I've got green on this, which means I can increment it and gain ranged attack, right? Or am I like... How does this work? You may move the shield token to the next color clockwise to gain... Oh, wait. Is it putting a shield token on that? It's not. Okay. So the only way I can tell what's on this is, like, by the tooltip, which I hate this idea? Am I wrong? Like, please, just put the mana token on there or something. It's nice that the tooltip tells me, but I can't track the tooltip, and I can't fiddle with the tooltip by moving stuff. So, okay, anyway. This is on ranged attack. I arranged that earlier. And I just play this, and he's dead. It's unfortunate that there's no green mana available. I could also Spellforge to make like white and green. And that would, or well, okay. If I powered it, I could make white and green, but I can't power it at the moment. I could just play it to make green, like unpowered. I guess that's fine. Because I don't really want this sitting around in my hand. So I'm going to be off by even more now. I mean, I put it in my play area, so it should be incremented. But I want to increment it by 2, right? Because it's off by 1, and I also want to... Anyway, whatever. So we're going to... Oh, I have the Ruthless Coercion. I guess that actually might be enough to go shopping. What's in this? Like the Guardian Golems? Yeah? I could buy them, but... Yeah, maybe I will. Head over to the Mage Tower instead. Instead of going up here. Okay, well, I'll still play this to gain green. And I think that's all. And that means I don't need to power this, actually. Okay, so what is it giving me now? It just gave me ranged attack. Oh my god, it's going to give me influence this turn. That's beautiful. So I think I'm just going to play this to... Discard Tranquility for more green? Sorry, green goes here. Oh, I see. There are 2 different lock points. There's one here. Right? Yeah, there's one right in the... I found out also, by the way, you can... These are like... These tokens are conceptually double-sided the way the mod is implemented. You can flip them like a coin, and sometimes they come out as shards, which apparently are, you know, I've never played whatever scenario uses shards, but they're like mana crystals but worse. They give you less of whatever. If you use them to power a card that gives you like attack or influence or whatever, they give you 1 less. And if you don't use them in that way, then they wound you. So they're mana crystals, but worse. Kind of interesting. Anyway, I think that might be why things sometimes seem misaligned to me, is because I put them in... I just a minute ago saw this, like, showing another lock spot. Yeah, look at... What is that? There's one there. That was in the air. What? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, I knocked it on its side. How do I fix that? Doesn't matter. It looks fine. Okay. Sorry, just... So we're going to move over here. And there's no red in the source. Whereas I kind of need some red to power this, because I want the Guardian Golems, who cost 7 plus 1 is 8. So I have 2 here, so really they cost only 6. Still, I think it's well worth... I mean, I don't know. This red mana might conceivably let me get the altar when I'm done with the Mage Tower. It might be a very valuable resource to hang on to. Forests, hills, and swamps. So we could use that to get here. Oh, I guess this turn I could attack instead of hiring, but I want to hire because I have this influence bonus. So what if I played this without powering it, right? I mean, then I get kind of 4, 6, and I need 8. I could play 2 cards sideways, or I could use this. I think I should use the mana and save the cards, right? Well, my moves kind of suck right now. I want to get to the Mage Tower eventually, but this guy's in the way first. Yeah, let's just, influence 2. And this way I'll have red mana for the Mage Tower as well, which is nice. Influence 2 with a discount of 2. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what does it think it's getting now? Oh, it's cold fire ranged attack. Oh, really? Cold fire ranged. Huh, okay. Anyway, so I want to gain the influence, which means, once again, I need to increment it by 2. So I have to keep track of the fact that I'm still... It thinks I'm gaining range attack, but I'm not. I'm gaining influence. And then probably next turn I'll use it to gain attack, and it'll think I'm gaining influence. So it'll take me a while, but eventually we'll get caught up. So there you go. That's 4, 6, 7, 8. Which at a reputation of -1 is enough to get the Guardian Golems from the keep. And I'm losing a reputation for having coerced them into giving me the Guardian Golems. Alright, let's see what's in the box, first of all. Oh, this should be on the bottom of the deck. I'll just do it this way, and if I need to put it on the bottom of the deck again, I will. Wow! Oh no, I wish I could get this last turn. Or next turn, sorry, when I want to assault the Mage Tower. I guess, actually, maybe I should have not flipped that. It's too late now that I've seen it. But I actually... Yeah. You know what? Let's put that back. I'm going to cheat a little. I don't know. Like, I shouldn't, right? It's just strictly wrong to not do that. Because I want to know what the artifact is, right? It could very well be that the top artifact is one that's useless and the one under it is this. I'm not spending any resource by playing the box, right? Except the ability to play it sideways, which I can't imagine I would do. So, and actually, even then, I could play this sideways if I wanted. So, unlucky that we revealed an artifact that we so badly want next turn and therefore won't get. But these guys... I have swiftness, I have white mana in the source. That's all I'm going to do. And now, finally, I can let this catch up, because it thinks it would gain influence for me now, but actually, I believe it's pointing at gaining attack. So this lets me increment it so the mod catches up with what I think is going on. So we just defeat this guy, get our reputation back, level up, no big deal. And I'm not going to use this as the horn, obviously. And if you don't, put it back in your hand. Okay. So a skill token. Hello? Where's Arethia's skill token? Like, there must have been some bug during... So it must have crashed in the middle of me leveling up somehow. I don't know why, because I picked up a card from the deck? Or, like, I clearly did something I wasn't supposed to do, but I didn't expect the mod to respond quite this badly. Anyway, I mean, I can fix it. This should be available for me. Okay, great. And it's perfectly happy to put that there. So what's this deal? Get movement, and then when you play a block, you get more block. Well, that's not bad. But I don't want regeneration. I'll take Temporal Portal, I guess. And some move? I don't know, Curse is just too confusing. Okay, so we don't want to use the Temporal Portal yet. because I can't really do anything with it. Let's see what's in the box. Of course, this should be... Golden Grail? Well, I guess that gives me permission to take a beating at the Mage Tower. The only mana I can use is blue. And I don't think I want to use Temporal Portal. Because then I couldn't assault the Mage Tower, right? Because assaulting is your action. It's mandatory if you moved there. But, so your action has to be the last thing you do in a turn, basically. So you can't play this at the beginning of a turn. It has to be at the end. And I'm glad I have more blue mana to activate this, but I'm not going to do it right now. So... You know, it might be nice to keep the promise. Anyway, I don't have to play it because I have enough move here. This is 5 move. So I move here for 3, and then here for 2. This is my action. I'm fighting these guys. I have an extra block. I guess I could have used the Foresters to move, but I didn't want to because this does everything already. I have 1 extra block. Am I going to block 5? I mean, I could pay the Guardian Golems to do it, or I could spend a card. Ah, what is this giving me right now? Attack. Oh my god, it's amazing. So I can play this with my extra block and activate the Golems to stop the attack, or to block. Use this and Master of Chaos for 4 attack. And play the Grail sideways? Actually, I don't really want any of these spells very badly. I think I'll just play Promise sideways and keep the box around for later. Eventually we'll hit something good. So this gave me attack, right? We're on the same page about that? Good, good, good. So I think this is right. Block 2, block 4, block 5. And it does have to be an attack, right? Sorry, a card. Oh, a block of any type. So you can't use it as block 1 by itself, but you can add it to any block from a card or a unit or whatever. Okay. And then this attacks 2, 4, 5, so these guys are dead. I take the Mage Tower. I gain a spell. I mean, I guess Expose is pretty good. It's not my favorite. And I still haven't used the box. Drawing up to 5? Yeah, that sounds right. What's the new mana? Gold. Boo. Oh my god. I gotta go a little faster, huh? Let's see what we get out of this. Circlet of Proficiency. Oh, that could be interesting. Yeah. I could use this for move 4. Alright, so use any non-interactive skill, including your own as if it was your skill. It's usable each turn, which this is. Use its effect twice. So I think I'll use it to move 4. And then I have 5. So this is giving me what, by the way? My choice? Okay. Cool. Right, is that correct? Yeah. I mean, I could go shopping. Let me just double check. I don't want the scouts, obviously. Demolish is fun, but it's not incredible. I mean, I don't know. Ignoring site fortifications for just 1 mana is not bad when you're assaulting dangerous cities. But I don't have a lot of like super great ranged attacks, right? And it would be pretty hard to buy that. Yeah, I think it might be impossible. So okay, I'll use the box as a circlet to use dark paths twice. So I'm getting 1 extra fame, and I'm finally using up the box. And I'm definitely not getting that altar, sadly. So I'm just going to move here. That's 3 of my 4. And this is a 5th. Oh, hang on. Maybe I'm not going to do that. Maybe I should use the foresters first. Yeah, because I'm not using them to block anytime soon, right? So I'm going to use the foresters to make the hills cheaper as well. And then I'm not yet committing to using the box, although I guess I will. Because the foresters move me here for just 2 move. And then I want to explore, but the only move I really have is this. So move me 4 more. This reveals for 2. This is not a bad place to end. So I have 2 move left. I go here, because remember the foresters are making stuff cheaper. I forgot about the top half of this card. Like, both halves include ranged attack 3. I've only read the first line every time, somehow. I didn't know this did damage. Okay. You attack for just 3, right? So the golems shrug that off. Well, I'll use this for some move, although it's going to waste. And I think I can just kill this guy. Although I have 1 move left, and not a lot of time left in the day. So I think I'm going to play the mana draw sideways as 1 more move to explore this tile. Okay. Do I still want to attack you? Probably. So let me just double check that I've used the right amount of move. I went 2 to go here. That was the... How much move have I gained? 2, 3, 7, 8. Right? So I've moved 2. Explore is 4. 6, 8. Yes, I am out of move. Just making sure that I track that all properly. Attacking these guys is very easy. And I don't really want to move. Is killing them easy? Well, with this it's not so bad. There is no white mana available. So if I want to gain ranged attack 2 from this, I have to pay for it. But it doesn't have to be ranged. I could kill them with normal attack if I had enough of it. Which would be... Yeah, actually. So... Alright. Let's challenge this guy. And I'm only getting 1 more turn. I'm going to plan to use Temporal Portal on that turn, of course. So here we are. I have extra block, but I don't need it. Your damage is just going here and doing nothing. I attack you for 2, 3, and then use this, the wild card effect, to give me 2 more damage is 5. Now the only card left is Temporal Portal, which seems fine. Yeah, end turn and level up. Keep working on that reputation. I got a new token. Oh, I forgot I'm getting a crystal. There's a mine here. That's amazing. Thanks for the reminder. Okay. Rewards claimed. 6 cards. Yeah, that's my new token. Doesn't matter, obviously. This is gone. I gained the fame, right? I guess it's impossible to check now, but I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, there's more cards left. I thought my deck was empty, but it's not. Okay. So right now this is giving me only block. Okay. I would like to use the portal to bring me here, which means moving to here. And I'd like to power the portal with blue. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be so bad to end up on the Glade either, but I'd love to fight this dungeon. How many? 5 tiles left, so 2 countryside and 1 core, or 2 and 3 core at the bottom. Okay. So the problem is I'm just like a tiny bit short of everything I want to do, I think. Because I kind of want to use all of these cards. I want to like improvise crystallize or something to move 3, 4. Well, I want to improvise like a nothing card, right? I want to improvise no cards to move 4. Then play Temporal Portal as blue, and then use Concentration Crystallize to save some mana, but I don't think that's possible at all. And I will not increment this, because having block seems quite nice if I'm planning to go to the dungeon at the beginning of the day. So, I don't think it matters which of Crystallize, Concentration I use. I mean, yeah, I think increasing my hand size by 2 seems insane. I think that's better than saving a mana. So we're gonna what is it? I don't understand what these buttons are doing. They're swapping the order of cards in my hand, but I don't know the logic of it. I'm just typing 1 and 2, and like 1 swaps them, 2 swaps them, 3 I have no idea. Maybe it means move it to the right by some... Anyway, it doesn't matter. So this moves 4, which gets me here. And then I power with blue, Temporal Portal, moving me 1 revealed safe space without provoking rampaging monsters, is what it says, right? Yes. And then my hand size is higher by 2. And then I don't use this, and I don't use that. So end turn and round. Rewards claimed. Yes, there are no rewards. Oh, what a beautiful hand. Let me just make sure I used that card correctly. Like, I'm pretty sure I did. So it's as a... You plays your action. Yep, I didn't spend any other actions. You can move to an adjacent revealed safe space, which I did. And I get a larger hand limit. And so then I got as above, so I was allowed to use it to move to an adjacent safe space. I could have moved 2, but I chose not to, so instead I increased my hand limit by 2. So I get 8 cards. This is all what I wanted. Okay. So we could take Great Start to make sure this dungeon gets just absolutely smashed. Is that necessary? Maybe. So this is an and, right? You get to do both? Move 1 and, yeah, okay. I think I should be okay. Like, I could take planning. Oh, Great Start isn't even there. Okay, I'll take planning. Alright, let's hit the dungeon. There's no point using any of my units before I go in. They don't do anything, and I can't bring them with me. I could use Tranquility now, whereas once I enter combat, I won't be allowed to. But I don't think I'm likely to want to do that. I'd rather have the blue mana for a big block or something. So fight the dungeon. All right, that's like no problem, right? This is block 1. This is block 3. This is blocks. Sorry. Yeah, so together, 3 and 1 and 6. 3 and 1 and 2 is 6, so he's blocked. Easy mode. Now I need to put together 6 damage, which is harder. Because I don't have a lot of damage cards in hand. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't draw like a gargoyle or something, huh? Didn't think about this. I think I should just power the rage and be a little sad that I spent a crystal and then crystallize another red, probably. Or actually, Spellforge would be better, right? Gain like a blue and a red or something. So, ta-da! So that's attacking 4, 5. Do I want swiftness? I mean, not really. 6? Actually, every card in my hand is blue. I don't think I'm going to be powering a March anytime soon. Or Stamina. Or a Crystallize? Like, I just... If I have blue mana, I expect I'll want to spend it on something... Alright. Let's get rid of the Crystallize. Figure I have enough ways to gain mana. So that's 6 damage, killing him. And I will also spend a blue die from the source on Spellforge to gain... I think I said I want blue and red? Yeah, I want red. And I have just like a ton of blue cards, so let's do that. And gain an artifact. All right, let's put these back on. Oh, wait, they're not all... I didn't flip this one upside down, I see. So let's put them back on the bottom of the deck where they belong. I guess I accidentally shuffled them, but it shouldn't matter. I'm not likely to get them. Hello? I lost the claim button. That's never happened before. Usually... Oh, you know what? Let's just rewind 30 seconds and put that back. It's because this is the first time I've ever put the artifact pile on top of more than one card. If you put like one card on the bottom of a deck, then the deck retains like ownership of the card, right? But when I put it on top of a pile of cards, it merged the two piles and I guess somehow kept the properties of the pile that didn't have this button or something. Okay, so anyway, let's claim an artifact. Banner of Fear, disgusting. Banner of Courage? I mean, whatever. My units are not that amazing. Okay, and then gain 5 fame and no reputation? That's... oh, wait. I don't necessarily gain an artifact, do I? I have to roll. Alright, I might be putting that back. Okay, I got the artifact. Fine. And then I end turn, gain fame, but no rep, and don't level up. And I'm advancing this, so it'll be giving move next turn, which seems nice. Master of Chaos has been nuts this game. Why is my hand size 7? That's 6. Am I near a keep? No. Oh, I took planning. Okay. Yep, I will confirm this then. I mean, just fighting this guy seems okay. Because he's just trivial to kill. It cost me, like, a card. And that's it. And I have, yeah. So I think I'll just do that before I go. So give me... actually... I was thinking I want the move in the future, but I can use it now to move 2 for free and explore this tile. Okay, core tile's coming up next. Anyway, I think we still want to kill this guy. I assign his 3 damage to the golems. No effect. And I kill him with a rage. What number is... What red is... 5? Yes. Okay. I guess I could spend Banner of Fear on something. These guys are all... They all do nothing. The Guardian Golems are just absolutely smashing everything. I guess I could try burning down the monastery. That would be a good place to use Banner of Fear, right? Or I guess I could go shopping. Let's think about that first. You know, before you decide to burn down a monastery, see if maybe they might have something you want. Try the polite option. Right, I mean, like, Northern Monks wouldn't be so bad. And what is my Master of Chaos going to be on? I just gained move, so I'll be gaining attack. Okay. But I do have a spare unit slot, so I could take Monks if I used, like, Promise or something. I'm having trouble finding a turn to use Temporal Portal. Because I have actions to take all the time. Sorry, what am I still thinking about? I guess whether to assign the Banner of Fear to a unit. I want to just get going this way, right? I mean, I think I want to use the Foresters to move on to that square. So I guess I could... I don't expect I'm going to be taking the city today, but maybe I will. I mean, I don't know. There's 4 tiles left. Or, yeah, 4 tiles, 2 of which are cities. I think I should save the banner in case the first tile I flip is a city. Because I believe that's possible. It's just shuffled into the 2 cities are shuffled into the 4 core tile deck. They're not like always near the bottom or something. And if I could stop 3 units from attacking, I think I could make great progress on a city. So I will not assign it. I'll just do this. Gain 2 fame, 1 rep. No other plays. If I could get 2 fame and 1 rep for every card I play, I would be thrilled. I mean, I'm going to have to go a little faster, but I mean, 10 deed cards left. I've got lots of time. Oh, okay, 4 deed cards left. I've got a little time. So let's activate the Foresters to get moving, I think. And then maybe I'll use the Temporal Portal to skip through things. So anyway, the Foresters move me here for free. Hang on, did I gain an artifact? Oh yeah, it's the banner. That was a couple turns ago. I obviously just fought this guy. No artifact for that. So, okay. Moves me here at no additional cost. Because forests only cost 2 today. And I don't have anything I want to power right now. So I guess I'll just play... This is giving attack, right? Yeah. I mean, which could be useful. But not yet. So I'm going to play a stamina to explore the tile. I could power it. Wait. Shouldn't I have some crystals? Because I spent... When I used my Spellforge, I chose to gain red and blue. I haven't spent the red crystal, and I think I just didn't gain either of my crystals. I just chose what I wanted, spent the card, but didn't gain the crystals. Yeah, see, look, these two are offset by a little. Right? The snap points are weird? Okay, I think this crystal's rotated funny, so maybe I can't complain. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have those crystals. I'm not 100% sure, so I hope I'm not cheating here, but... Okay, there's green and white in the source. I can't really use the green. The white is tough to use. But anyway, I'm playing... Right. I played the blue, the stamina, and I was like thinking of powering it with one of my crystals, and I realized I didn't have as many as I thought I would. But since it's quite possible I'm going to want to use a blue on a temporal portal... I think I will not power this stamina. Okay. Well. We could try the tomb. I don't know that my setup is quite good enough for that. Unless I temporal portal there, and then it might be okay. I have the Banner of Fear. Oh, yeah. I could probably handle a tomb. So, I think I'll just fight this guy, play a stamina, also unpowered. I guess I could play anything. Like, am I going to go shopping at the monastery? It's sort of hard to imagine, but I guess I have my Promise and my Threaten in hand, or Coerce. But I think I would rather wait to gain, like, possibly a tier 2 unit next round, if possible. I don't know. Going here is greedy. But I think I can probably handle it with Temporal Portal, giving me effectively 10 move, and also drawing a card, so I'll have 8. So anyway, I've played that extra stamina. Right, the question was, should I do something other than move? And I guess it's about, like, am I going to wind up on the monastery? I don't know. I'm getting attack from this. Should I advance it? Probably not. Oh man, I can get influence as well next turn. Maybe I will go shopping. I could buy so much. Including re-readying the foresters, I guess, if I power Coerce. Huh, but there's just not, like... I don't want... Oh, the Banner of Fear won't work in the dungeon because it's only on units, and you can't use units in the dungeon. Okay. So maybe that's a little optimistic. I could take an awful lot of wounds there. So maybe instead I fight this guy and then wander over to the spawner, or the double spawner. And you get like... You get 3 mana and an artifact for that, which seems easier. Of course, I love the spell and artifact you get from a tomb, but mana's fine. So, okay. We play... I think still the stamina is a fine thing to play, even though I could play anything sideways. Well, no. If I'm not going shopping, spend this as my move, right? So I spent 2, 4, moving on to a forest, and then exploring. And now, well, I mean, what if I waited here this turn? If I'm playing... No, I want Temporal Portal there. Am I going to have time to Temporal Portal? I have several turns, I guess. And I'll probably spend a lot of cards on that spawner. Okay, fine. A lot of dithering, but here we go. So we move to this square and fight this enemy because he's attacking us. We can't help it. So once again, the Guardian Golems, MVP, they shrug this off. And we just need to come up with 5 damage, which... 2... Well... I kind of want to have this unit ready, right? Huh. Okay. So 1... Yeah, and then I'll flip this next turn. I'll when I portal over, I'll advance this to point at attack instead of influence. That's 1. And I guess I'll put this on the golems. To help with the spawner. So 1 attack. Oh, it's day. I can take this. That's nice. 2, 3, 4. 5 attack, I think, is what I want to do. So we kill that guy. Yeah. Seems good. No whammies? Blue, please? Okay, so I just get 2 more turns. Let's see what's in the box. It's an emerald ring. Well, I guess that would be fine. Except I want to use the temporal portal, right? What am I using the ring on? I guess... Problem is there's no blue out here. I mean, I could just walk over to the spawner, which would let me explore this turn. And the problem is I don't have that much attack left. I kind of need my concentrate for improvisation, probably, to come up with enough attack. But if I use my green crystal on my green token on March, I can use this to give me 5 movement, which puts me here and then explores this tile, right? And then I can decide what to do after that. Yeah, I think the ring is fine. So let's gain a green crystal and a green token. Spend the green crystal here and add a fame. Or the green token here. And move 5. So 2, 3, 5. Still no city. Just a ton of desert, huh? Well... The portal is still... I mean, I guess I'll move here after the combat and then explore this tile afterward and be in a position to get going on the tomb and then the city. Okay. Well, I think these cards are probably enough. Problem is, this is only giving me influence. I don't have a choice. I think I can probably survive a spawner here. Okay. So it's 10 total damage, which I think I can come up with. I'll take a little bit of damage blocking. But I'm going to spend the golems to cancel out this attack. Flip this... No, you don't flip it face down. You just spend the golems. Okay. The golems shrug off one of these 2 attacks as well. And then I have 2 2-power attacks coming in. Is it possible I could kill them before they attack? I don't think so. Could do a ranged attack 3, but that doesn't kill anything. And I can't use concentrate to make any of it bigger. Okay, so I'm going to probably take 2 wounds, I think. And then figure out how to do all the damage after that. Okay, so that's my 2 wounds. Not a huge problem. Although it does mean I'm going to have a little more trouble drawing the rest of my deck. What, I have 3 basic actions. The white card must be a swiftness, I guess. One of them is white. Swiftness, mana draw, and march, I guess. Okay. So I don't really need any of those. Mana draw might be nice. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm spending expose just for some attack. Anyway, so I need... No, hang on. Right. The question is which mana... I think I want to use a green crystal to power this, probably. So that I can expose. So this is 7 damage. 2 plus the 5. 8 damage. Because this is pointing at... Oh, it's pointing at influence, isn't it? Oh, man. Am I not going to be able to portal? That's pretty sad. Wait, what is the band? What is the box? I forgot. Oh, the ring. I used that already. Seven, 9. Yeah, I have to portal sideways, sadly. And I'll influence... I'll move this along to get me attack, but... Okay, well, you know. You don't always get what you want. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now that I don't have the option to portal over to this tomb. Swiftness, mana draw, and march. I guess I can march over here. Maybe burn down the monastery next round or something. Anyway, so this... I'm getting an artifact as well. Or I'm getting... Yeah. So that clears the place. Oh, what am I getting for my level up? A new skill and advanced action. I see. Peaceful Moment is interesting. Into the Heat is good sometimes. Frost Bridge, I mean, it doesn't look like we have to move through a lot of that stuff. We just have a bunch of deserts. Peaceful Moment might be enough to let me buy something from the monastery while I'm there, because my reputation's not that bad anymore. Okay, anyway, so roll these dice. Blue, green, and white. Okay, I'm glad I spent the green mana. And then also an artifact. Huh. I mean, I love the Sword of Justice. Especially when combined with the Banner of Fear, you can just, like, take out a city with no effort. I'm a little bit tempted by the Bag of Gold, just, like, because I want to go shopping soon. But I don't really have that much I could buy. I mean, a bunch of advanced actions that I won't be able to use till tomorrow. Song of Wind might be cool, I guess, if there's a lot of desert around. Which there is. I mean, because there's a lot of desert, Song of Wind is okay. Oh, Pathfinding I think is great as well. Wow, powered Pathfinding is so gross. That's so much move. So I'm going to draw... There's 3 cards left. My hand size is 7. So I am going to draw the artifact that I choose and the action that I choose next turn. So I could buy a lot with the Bag of Gold and Peaceful Moment. 11 puts me at 30, 45, yeah. And the Bag of Gold would level me up as well, which seems nice. I think I'm gonna... It's so... How can you take Bag of Gold over Sword of Justice? I don't think you can. I think that's just wrong. If I'm also taking Peaceful Moment... just because I want to go shopping once? What if I just took a good card instead? The problem is, like, I don't know, picking up Pathfinding is too good. Okay, so give me the sword as my reward. End and level up. Wait, I can't take Pathfinding. I have to buy that. Right. Okay, what the hell is all this? Ugh, Puppet Masters, there's so much tracking for all of Krang's skills. Or you can... here's this thing that lets you ignore your reputation. Influence 2, or flip it to ignore your reputation. And then green mana flips it back. So, let me just search these. Go ahead and put that in the discard for me. Wait. This was pointing at influence, right? Did I accidentally leave it in the play area and it got advanced? I guess it must have. Because if it had been able to give me attack, I would have been thrilled. But it wasn't. Okay, so this is still pointing at influence, and I can choose to move it up to attack if I want. But let's just, like, draw all these, because I'll be getting them anyway, right? It's not March, it's harvesting. The better March, sure. Green, white. So there's lots of mana available. So how much influence can I come up with? 2 plus whatever I get from here, which I don't know if I want to power a March. I don't know that I have anything to discard. It depends, I guess. So 2, 3. Sorry, that's moved. I mean, moving here is... oh, right. I was thinking about moving here using Portal, but I'm not able to do that. Instead, I would be moving there by powering this and using my move. Okay, so I want to use Mana Draw to let me also gain white. So I have 2 influence from Master of Chaos. And I have a swiftness in hand and a sword. So that's like 4 plus whatever I take from here. I think I need to take Peaceful Moment, sadly. Oh, right, and then, right, I can gain 2 more here if I want. Okay, so... Puppet Master is so, like, when you kill a monster, you can keep it, and then you can spend the monster to to get attack based on its attack or block based on its block. I think my reputation is not so bad that I need this. Somehow I've killed enough rampaging monsters. So, I mean, I could take one of Arethia's skills. I guess I'll take Puppet Master. Oh, I love that one. Ready access to black mana is nice, but I don't have any spells today, do I? I have one spell. What is it? It's Fireball. Right. Okay. Well, fine. End of round. And we are harvesting our way into the monastery for 5. Yuck. And then taking 6, and this is 8 influence, right? Huh. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I didn't have to do all this. Maybe I didn't have to take Peaceful Moment. I think I did, though. Because 8, I could get up to 10, but that's not enough to buy 2 of anything. Unless I wanted Herbalists and Monks, which is stupid. So what I'm going to do is just discard this to gain a red crystal, I guess, when I move. And this is giving me influence 2, but I'm not putting it into the play area because I want the mod to... It already thinks it's set to attack, and I want to let it catch up to me. I must have mishandled it somehow. And I'm not allowed, even though I have spare influence, I'm not allowed to use any of it to heal here. Because you have to use it as your action if you do that. And I'm not. I'm using my action to shop at the monastery. So I think this is the turn? Oh no, I gained pathfinding, obviously. Oh wait, sorry, it did warn me. Put banners in discards. Okay, put all this back, put all this back. I want to have the option to draw my banner here. Although, no, I think I'll leave it on the golem. Silly me. Because I'd like, if possible, to use it on the second city. And the golem is an especially... Its abilities are not very good, and so it's one that you'd like to spend, if possible. You'd like the Banner of Fear attached to it, so to give it a good ability. Its main power is that it has 3 physical resist, right? You've seen it shrug off a ton of attacks. It's been great, but its power is not in the abilities. So Banner of Fear makes it good on both axes. Okay, so give me back... How many cards am I supposed to have? 6? Oh, I should have shuffled first. I think. Maybe I already shuffled? I don't know. No. This, please. I did it again. I drew without shuffling. Why are you going over there? I'm dropping you on the deck. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. Not much of a hand for burning down a monastery, is it? Considering that I don't get help from units. Anyway, remove these. Let's take Sparing Power tonight. A, to make sure it's still, like, I get to use it at least once. And B, because I expect on the 3rd night, I'll want to use Banner of Fear, not attached to the unit, but as to trash it. And that will be kind of a power boost to me, meaning I won't need Sparing Power so badly. And, like, I don't know, mana like, I have tons of mana. I just don't need any of this stuff. I could take From the Dusk to have more time, I guess. But Sparing Power kind of gives you another turn in the sense that, like, draws more cards for you, right? You get through your deck, you get through more of your deck anyway. And in addition, you get a big turn. So I'm taking Sparing Power. I'd appreciate it if you take From the Dusk. Boo. I don't know. Midnight Meditation is whatever. So store a card, but don't increment this because it's correctly point. Well, I could. The mod and I agree that it's currently pointing at attack, and if I want, I could increment it. But I think I want it on attack. And like, I can handle the monastery. I'll just maybe take a wound or two. So process the dummy. Green's not too bad. Shopping at the monastery is pretty impossible. The heroes are, you know, not going to appreciate me burning down a monastery. And then torching a city, hopefully. But we'll figure something out. Plus, burning down a monastery will let me get Puppet Master going, which is nice. So, yeah. I have Temporal Portal, I suppose. I could set up for the tomb instead. But I want an artifact for when I get to the tomb, right? So, yeah. And this also. Yeah. So let's fight the monastery. Alright, that's not too bad. 2 poisonous damage, unless I could block it somehow. Which, I mean, I can't. Remember, my units won't help me with this heinous act. So, well, it would be 5 block, because I do have some here. But then there's no way I could come up with enough damage. So, well, could I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose I did this. 5. That would block. And it saves me, you know, 4 wounds. So that is not totally crazy. Could I come up with the attack somehow? This is 2. 3, 4. Answer, no, right? So let's not do that. So we're just taking the wounds. And then it's night, so I'm not using the gold mana. I'm not using this either. So use 2 attack. 4 attack, that's 6. Seems okay, right? Let's gain... hang on. I'm also going to use this to... I don't know where I'm supposed to put that. In my inventory or something? Does it tell me? By copy and pasting its token into your inventory. Oops, not that. Okay. So I have this, which entitles me to 3 attack on a future turn. Nice. That should help in the tomb, I imagine. Another place where units won't help, by the way. Now, how does this action card work with resting? Am I allowed to rest while playing this? I don't think so, but let me check. Okay, you can't play those while resting. It is in the rulebook. Okay. So... maybe I should rest away these cards before I go up there. I just like... this is all stuff I should figure out before I gain my... well, I guess I should look at what my artifact is. Unless I want to change what I'm doing in combat, which I'm pretty sure I don't. I've seen so many artifacts this game. Way more than I ever get normally. These are both solid artifacts. I mean, most artifacts are pretty solid. I don't really have any good ranged attacks. So this would be, I guess, to help me kill a dragon, right? Actually, that seems kind of gross. Yeah. I don't really need the stuff the Druidic Staff gives me. Yeah, okay. The bow, then. Level up. And my hand size is, okay, 6. Claim. Store a card. Dummy. Okay. Now, I do need to rest so I can get the bow in hand. And after that, I think I'm playing this to just give me a ton of cards to kill the dragon with. So, any blue in the source? Nice. I mean, is it really that important to use the portal? I could just walk over there, but I don't know. I don't think I need Savage Harvesting, really. Or, wait, what is a normal rest you get? I should know this. Do you discard, I think, exactly one non-wound card, right? You're not actually allowed to dump, but you can always play non-wound cards and, like, as move, and then don't go anywhere. So this is fine. You can discard them. The rules for resting don't permit you to discard, but the rules for just, like, doing anything allow you, I think? I don't know. I guess I should check. All right. A player's turn. If resting, you can't move, initiate combat, or interact with locals. So if you standard rest, one non-wound in any number of non-wounds, or one non-wound in any number of wounds. But in both cases, okay, you can play any number of special effects. You can play move and influence effects at any time during your turn, just as you can with special effects. Normally, there's no reason to do that unless it's part of their phase. So yeah, you can play any card sideways as move before choosing whether you're resting or not. So, well, the thing is, though, I have the bow. I'm just going to discard a shitload of cards to the bow, right? So I only want to discard one card. Sure. So let's do that. That's my turn. Kind of a bad turn. Now let's see. I'm pointing at wild card right now, which is the way I like it. So I'm not incrementing. Store a card. Dummy. Ooh, slow down, lady. I think I might be moving too slowly. Anyway, I'm not going to change what I'm doing. So I'm going to warp over to here as my action. Increase my hand size by 2. And end turn. Okay, good draw. Jeez, she's almost done. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm fighting a dragon, I guess, but I really should move first, right? Or, okay. Move so that I can explore the tile, at least. Okay. Well, here's a dragon I know I can handle, but I can probably handle that one later, right? Whereas the one here, I might need the bow to deal with. Right, like, wait a minute, where the hell is my bow? What happened to my bow? I know I gained the bow. And I haven't drawn it. Did I forget to press claim on it? Is it at the bottom of the deck or something? No? What? Are you in my discard? No? Huh? Oh, it's in sparing power. I see. That is sort of a problem. Okay. Can I kill the dragon in front of me? I mean, I can, right? This is a good chance to use the golems. So let's fight this dragon first, and then use sparing power to draw cards to handle the tomb. So I'm going to spend the golems to just cancel this attack. And then I just have to come up with 9 attacks somehow, which can't be that hard, right? I'd like, if possible, to avoid concentrating on swiftness here. This is my choice, so I could take 2 attack. There's 3 here, but I'd like to save this. Ah. You can't... You can only use this once per turn. Oh, hang on, you can't see that. Either to keep an enemy token or spend one. So I'd rather keep this guy because he's so strong, right? It's like cold fire attack 6 or 3, I guess, or else a humongous amount of block, I think. Yeah, 5 cold fire block. Like, this guy is nuts. So I'm not going to use this to attack him. My units can't attack. In hand, I have a total of 6 attack if I don't... Well, 7 if I don't power something. And I need 9. I could take 2 more here, and that would be it. That would be my whole hand. In which case, I wouldn't be keeping the concentrate swiftness anyway, right? So I guess I may as well concentrate on swiftness. So that's 5 damage. I think I'm probably reasonably happy to spend this for attack and have block for the other dragon. Well, I don't need the block. But it lets me save some cards, right? Because now I can do like that. So 1, 2, and 5 is 7, and 2 is 9. So that kills this guy, right? And I get a bunch of reputation and some fame, and then next turn, I can draw from sparing power and take the tomb. My hand size is only 6, so I guess I may as well discard this and hope to get something more useful for combat. It's too bad I'm not using the foresters for anything. I mean, I guess conceivably I could assault the city. I don't think that's a great idea. Oh, I can use them to explore next turn. That's fine. Okay, so this is the turn then. And I did go a little bit too slowly, sadly, I think, because I'm going to miss... Oh, wait, no, she still has a card left. I get 2 turns, not 1. So the Master of Chaos is pointing at block, which I think is not great, but maybe okay. I can choose now whether to advance it to move. I don't know. I think I want the block, right? I mean, I'm going to... Okay, so claim my cards, please. And now I can shoot just about anything with the bow. Oh, or the sword. Oh, no. I'm going to have... going to probably discard the sword to the bow, sadly. non-wound. Yeah, so it doesn't work for wounds. That's fine. And I'm hoping... Well, I don't know. I might Puppet Master this dragon, too, because I have so many good cards. I might... Anyway. So I think we're going to leave it on block. Well... What exactly am I blocking? How much damage do I have with the bow? Right, I have... 2 times... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 14 range damage. Where's the table? I got lost. 14 range damage. That's not actually a guaranteed kill. So I might end up needing the block. Oh, if it has cold or fire resistance, you get the opposite kind of resistance. Or the opposite kind of block, right? Ice resistance is a fire block. Sure, that makes sense, because they're strong against ice attacks. Okay. Not that it matters for this guy who resists both. So, I mean, we're going to go in there, and we're going to have this pointing at block, and maybe we'll need to use it, maybe we won't. Hang on, I'm using the foresters first to explore. Right? No. I have another turn left, so I'm going to use the foresters to approach the city. Sure. Physical resist, but only 7 armor. I think that's good enough. We just play the bow and discard... Hey. 4, 7 cards. And we get to copy another dragon. I mean, so far this skill has not done anything, but I'm really looking forward to when it does do something. It should really make the city assaults quite a bit easier. So this is 14 range damage attack, and we get 1 extra fame. And I guess I will... I mean... I could increment this during the enemy turn. I guess I'll wait. Depending on what I draw, I might choose not to increment it for some reason. It seems unlikely, but... Okay, so end turn and level up. What are we getting? Skill, I think? Yes. What's left in the deck? Any black in the source? No. Well, maybe I could take Arethia's skill to gain black mana. And use my spell powerfully? Like, maximal effect... Or explosive bolt maybe is the thing to take. If I'm planning to make them all lose fortifications and then play a big ranged attack. Not a huge one, but decent. Yeah, okay. Anyway, end turn and level up. Oh god, I get an artifact and a spell as well. Oh boy. I could take Sacrifice! With my huge pile of crystals. Right? A gigantic siege ice, maybe? That sounds really good. If I take Arethia's black mana. And so the dragon gives me, or the tomb rather, gives me a spell and an artifact. So I'll take the artifact first, of course. Or I'll at least look at them. Banner of Command, huh? can't. You're not allowed to take Zilfana Masters this way. I could take the heroes though. Ranged attack 7. I don't have a lot of slot. I mean, I have a ton of slots, so I'm not going to use it as like an extra unit, probably. I could just trash it to gain the heroes immediately, and that would make the City Assault even more powerful. Together with Offering? Well... yeah. Siege Ice 12. I think that's what we have to do. So take the banner to steal the heroes. And Offering to sacrifice. Okay. And gain the black mana from here. So, Banner of Command, sacrifice. That's my combat rewards. Now end turn. Level up. What the heck is this? When you spend a mana of a basic color, gain a crystal. And then you can gain it again next turn. No thanks. Into the Heat is not bad either. I mean, I guess my units... well, for the heroes, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I kind of have to take Into the Heat because I want Arethia's skill. But I'm fine with it. Okay, I have gained my stuff. Am I incrementing Master of Chaos? Right. Right now it's pointing at move, yeah? And I could point it at block? No, it's pointing at block. Because I thought I might need it for the dragon. I could point it at move. How much move do I have in here? Some. Because I do have to like move a little to get into the city. But like... pathfinding would do it all by itself, or... yeah, I don't know. I think I'll leave it on block. Because the Foresters are going to be blocking some as well. And this way, whatever enemy I don't succeed in killing with Siege, I can handle the wounds from it. So I'm going to leave it pointing at block. End of round. Here we go. Last turn. Oh my god. What the hell is this hand? I mean, it's fine, but I don't have any moves. So maybe it's not fine? Let's see what's in the box. Ooh. Mistform. Do I have any blue cards? No. Am I allowed to choose? Come on! I just want... I can't get in. Well, Foresters. Move 2, 3... I need 5, huh? 2, 3... So I have to play 2 of my cards sideways. Well, I guess Into the Heat doesn't do anything. So this is already 4. And this is sadly block. Or... if I hadn't looked at the artifact, then I could reasonably increment this before my turn. I shouldn't have been so eager to look at the artifact. Now I have new information. But I think it's actually fair to say, wait a minute, I should have realized I don't have the move to get in and increment this. So let's have this gain move instead of block. Cheating a little, but I think it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I still have the box. Although the box doesn't do anything? Maybe I won't cheat. Maybe, I mean, I'll just use the box as an attack 1 this turn. And then I still have a block 3 available. Or use it as a move 1, I guess, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's move 2 first. Or 3, rather. So, okay. This is move 3. So I'll pick this back up and say that I'm moving 3, and I haven't used the box for anything yet. Now, I assume we can do something about the city with a giant siege ice, right? Yes. We could take care of these guys, for example. Now, I only want Siege Ice 9, but I guess my options are 8 or 12, right? So I take the 12. And this guy's gonna pummel me. I wonder if I should have just let this dragon hit me. No, this one. Because then I would still have the golems available, right? I mean, I can also use Siege Fire, I guess. But that would only be size 8, because I don't have enough red mana. There's white and blue in the source? That I can use the white, I guess. Okay, so we've moved 2. So we've moved 3, 4, 5. Fine. That gets me into the city, and I am going to trash this to just grab the heroes, I think. Oh, I have to pay influence. I don't have influence. For the heroes. Oh no. I mean, I think it's still right to spend the artifact to grab the heroes while I can. I just can't use them. Because I don't have enough cards. I don't have any cards to pay them. Okay. I mean, this is getting a little dicey. But I think the chance to use sacrifice is too strong to pass up. So I have the move. Move me into the city, please. It's kind of funny how you're, like, inside the city in a way. I don't know, whatever. So, hey. Ah, hang on. This isn't being removed. No, this is being removed. The box, okay, is giving me 1 extra fame because I'm using it as if it were this card and then playing that sideways. So that would be 3... Like, I could just take all 5 wounds to hand if necessary. And I think I probably should. So let's... Okay, here's some damage. Well, hang on. Spend this for a red crystal and a black token. Put it over there. Now I have an extra block as well, so I don't know. I can probably block this guy. That shouldn't be too hard, actually. Well, actually, well, I can, but I only have 4 block from these 2 skills, so that kind of does nothing. If I want to block him, I would have to play a card sideways, which I can't. Or use one of these cards for block. But they're basically my only attacks, so I'd rather not. Okay, so anyway, I now have a red and a black to sacrifice. And I choose green and blue, and it's so sad that I'm not even going to be able to use these crystals. Like now that I've turned them into mana and I have permission to use them, I don't have anything to use them on. But I gain Ice Siege 12, which... Well, I guess I could take Fire Siege. No, because I don't have enough red crystals. So I kill these 2 with that, which was the plan. And this does 10 damage, which is 3 wounds. And this does 5 damage, which is 2 wounds. So I can take all that. And then the question is, how much damage can I get out of these guys? Anything useful? Yeah, I mean, I can use you. Oh no, it's only 3. It's only 3 damage. I was so counting on damage from the heroes, but I realized I can't pay them. I mean, still, killing 2 of these guys is worth something for sure. But I guess I'm going to have to leave the other 2 alive, because I just don't have a way to kill them, right? This is pointing at block right now. So I have block 4 already, and I guess I'll spend this puppet to block 3 more, and block this guy, and so I take only 2 wounds. I don't know, this seems like a really big expenditure, but, you know, the cities are supposed to be hard. Yeah. I hate that I'm losing all these mana crystals, but we have artifacts to take out the other city, hopefully, including this one. So give me... This guy's blocked. This guy's giving me 2 wounds, so give me that. All right, well... Or wait. Oh, right, yes. This is my unit. So he's... I was like, how come there are 5 tokens? I'm spending this one, that's why. And so because I used a puppet, I can't gain a new one, which is fine. It is half of its, right? There's no special weird effects of that. Puppet Master, keep or discard 1. If you discarded, attack equal to half the strength or block at half its armor value. Yeah. So just a normal block 3. Okay, well, fine. Gain 6 fame, is that it? Should be 10. I must have hit -1 instead of +1 when I used the box, right? We're killing these 2 for 9, and then I get 1 more for using the Tome of All Spells as a move 1. Okay, end turn. And I believe... Well, first of all, I definitely played that round too slowly. I could have accomplished more if I had not tried to be so cute about the dragon tomb thing. But, I don't know. What I did was pretty cool, maybe? So, the question is, do I reclaim this card to put into my deck? I think no. I think I want to just cancel 1 attack and keep the card for the third night. Oh, retreat to a safe space. Yeah, I'm of course not supposed to be there anymore. I'm supposed to be here. Thank you for the reminder. Well, Mana Steal is obviously better than the Right Moment in solo. It's not really anything to even think about. And, you know, now that I'm out of green crystals, this is kind of nice. Oh my god, Expose is gross! So this is giving me move right now, which seems fine. Because, right, this guy's whole deal is just like he has a bunch of resistances and fortifications. This guy. And I get ranged attack 2 out of it as well. And I can pay the heroes to make a ranged attack 7. Okay, we're in business, I think. Yeah, that guy is toast. Oh, of course, this is my move. There you go. I was like, I don't want to have to spend pathfinding, and I don't have to. This is 2 moves. Great. So that gets me into the city again. I'm glad I have white mana. So expose this guy. Pay the heroes their 2 influence. And additionally, a white mana to ranged attack 7. So is it possible that I could come up with... No, I'm out of white. So this guy will get to attack. So, That means I'm wasting this damage, huh? That's too bad. But I think that's what I have to do. Because I don't want this guy to hit me for 10. And I have to spend both of these to get up to 7. I can't just spend a swiftness. If I had this pointing at ranged attack, then I could do it. But I don't. So... yeah, I guess some of my range damage goes to waste. If I had another white crystal or token, then I could attack for 7, 9, 12, but I guess that's still not enough. Okay. So we had to spend 2 white mana killing this guy, which is kind of sad. But the alternative is taking, like, 3 wounds? I wonder if I could just... Maybe I can wait until the melee phase to kill this guy. How does that work out? Let me just put... Oh, I'm not allowed to pick these up, huh? Well, I mean, I can, but... Pressing 1, I guess, treats... Because these are like dice, right? So, yeah, 2, 1... Okay, I see. I thought it would pick it up into my hand, like if you press 1 on a card, which I am doing here. So let's say that this guy... Let's say I let them attack me. I could play this all as attacks. How much would it be then? This would be 2, 9. And then I need 4 more, right? Spend this on the heroes. Couldn't power this. But I could play it sideways for 1 and then use one of my units. to do the rest. So if I make it, or one of my puppets, I guess, or if I use my units, I could come up with extra damage as well. Like, the problem is it's like 5 wounds, right? If I just let them hit me. So I could try blocking. You know, use the golems to cancel out some of the... Cancel out one of the attacks, that's fine. And then if I wanted, I could stop the wounds from this guy as well, of course. Well, I say of course. This would give me 4 fire block, and then this would block the rest. So I could do that. Or I could even just discard a card and use this as block. But then if I do that, I don't have a way to finish this guy off. Right? I think it's more important to get into the city right now. And I don't think it even really is that, like, in order to not take any wounds in this combat, I have to spend one of these 2 anyway. And if I'm spending one of them on blocking, like, it would be better, I think, to just spend them to make up for my insufficient attack, I think. So that would be like what I had before, right? Spend white mana on this guy and the heroes, who require to be influenced because we're assaulting a city. So that kills this guy. Then I take 2 damage, or activate the golems. Could I afford that? I don't know. I probably could. Because I could get 3 cold fire from this guy. But then to get 3 more damage, I would have to discard my whole hand. And I want to keep the offering to make sure I can restock on cards next turn. So I think it's better to take the 2 wounds and use the golems to do 2 damage. Because we're going to be able to rest next turn anyway. I don't think it's that big a deal. So we're going to do 2 damage. And then some cold fire. I can't use this one because it's ice and he's resistant to it. So this is 5. 6 damage. So this clears out the city, which seems worth doing. How many? There's only 1 left. So wherever I explore, that's where the next city will be. Is it possible that I want swiftness instead of pathfinding because of this guy? It's possible. Oh, look at all that mana. It's pretty easy, right? Like, probably you have to kill the dragon first. Or I could, like, portal over here. It's nice to approach cities from the top, because the way the tiles are oriented is designed to be harder to get through from the bottom, generally speaking. So this is where I'd like to put the city if I can. But it would be nice to... get this mana, you know, fight this dragon. There's a bunch of good stuff over here. So anyway, I think this is the turn. Is it, by the way, going to clean up this thing for me, or do I have to do that myself? I don't remember. It's in the play area, so probably gets cleaned up. 8 and 9 fame? No, 8 and 5, that's correct. So, yeah, let's end turn. And I'm drawing to 7, is that right? Should be more than 7. Yeah, 9. It just took it a minute to notice I'm in the city. Huh. Well, fine, I guess. Sort of? It's a few too many wounds. I wanted a rest, and I also want to discard a bunch of cards to offering. And I can't really... Well, I guess I can discard into the heat, because I'm not gaining a red crystal usefully anyway. Okay, process dummy. And what is my Master of Chaos on? It should be on Cold Fire Attack, right? Which, whatever. It did clear up the thing out of my play area. Good to know. So I still have this one puppet sitting around. I'm not really capable of shopping at the moment. I think there's only one reasonable thing to do, which is to offering. So gain a red crystal and a red token. Spend the token on offering, discarding my 2 green cards. This is a special, so it does not prevent me from resting. So I gain 2 green tokens, and then as my action, I rest this away. Do I increment this to give me influence instead of, well, who's in the shop, I guess? Heroes and Amatep Freezers. My reputation is pretty bad, so heroes would cost 13. But freezers only cost 10. I could maybe manage that. In particular, if I happen to draw my coercion, I could ready my heroes and spend them for more influence. So maybe I want influence. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'm going to use this for attack now, even though obviously I can't use it for anything. The one cold fire attack is not that great. It's sometimes useful, but it would be nice on these guys, for example. But I want the option to gain influence next turn, and if it turns out I don't want that, then I also want the option to be able to advance over to kind of the left side of this, where I can get attack and wild cards and stuff. So I think this is what we're doing. Yeah. Give me that juicy, juicy 9-card hand, please. God, where did all these wounds come from? I don't remember. I guess I did Assault the City last round. And also went into a tomb and stuff. Come on! Alright, I have 9 cards per turn, though. Like, I should be okay. So did I draw any influence? No. So that's not great. Can I fight the dragon? I mean, I guess. The 6 fire attack is a little unpleasant. But I can get 3 ice... No, he's not fire resistant. He's ice. He's resistant to everything else. It's a lot of... It's 3 wounds to fight that guy. But coming up with the block seems almost impossible, right? I have 1, 4, 6, 8 if I really wanted to go crazy, although I don't think I can. and that still wouldn't be enough. So, oh, I do have Promise. I missed that somehow, but I don't have any white mana, so I can gain 4 influence and discard up to 5 cards. That would be 9. It's still not enough to hire these guys for 10. So I probably should have cut this into 2 episodes at some point. Oh well. So I fight the dragon, and I guess I take 3 wounds. That's fine. I'll just discard even more cards with my next rest. Assuming I can kill him? Without discarding all of my good cards? Which I can, yeah. Okay, dragon time. Get out of my face. You stinky dragon. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should move east, and I don't think so. Yeah, and I guess I could capture this dragon as well. He's a nice pair to the ice dragon. I guess I'll leave this on influence, maybe? Sure. So I'm going to let him hit me for 12, which is 3 wounds. And then play the sword. Discarding 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's attack 9. And I get 1 extra fame for that. New skills. Where's the one that lets you, like, heal? I skipped it at the very first round. Okay, get mana of any color is quite nice, I think. Ooh, polarization. Well, what skill do I want? Oh, hang on. I'm not done. I'm playing this to crystallize green, of course. Still green. Rude. Oh, and I forgot. I was supposed to copy that dragon because I didn't use this one, so I can go fish this guy out. Or a copy of him, anyway. Okay. I mean, it would be nice to get Heroic Tail. The problem is there's no white mana. I could get mana if I took this skill, I guess. What the hell is this? When an enemy token assigns damage to your hero, you can subtract 2 from a normal attack or 1 from any other kind of attack. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's very good. I think the ability to gain, like, crystal... I want something to do with mana. And right now, like, polarization looks really good, because I have no access to blue or white. But I have, like, unlimited red and green, and this would let me flip them, right? And I could use this black as gold. Yeah, give me polarization and Heroic Tail, I guess. Ooh. And did I influence Master of Chaos last turn? I could have used it for influence. I choose to keep it for influence because I have some promising shopping this turn, I think. So give me this black mana, which I will polarize to gold. And if you read the text on Polarize, it does make it clear that that's what you're allowed to do. You're not using black mana. You're, okay. During the day, you can use black mana as if it were gold, i.e. any color other than black. So, influence 6, 8. Let me just... Oh, it says influence -1 because of my reputation. That's true. Oh, you know what? I could have hired these guys before because I forgot about the city bonus. I have 4 shields in the city, right? So I get 4 extra influence for that as well. Maybe the mod should include that if it's including reputation. So I have 4 from the city. -1 plus 8. That's 11, yes. Okay, is it... It's not really possible that I could get the freezers this turn. But... I could buy the heroes. My negative reputation counts double, but this is still enough to hire them. And then I could use the heroes to hire freezers as well next turn with my promise. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll hire the heroes. Oh my god, I'm going so slowly, I guess. I'm just gonna power this to heal a bit more. You're not... Let me double check whether I'm actually allowed to use the heroes the turn I hire them. I think I'm not. Yeah, so the way interaction works is you play any number of interaction effects, giving yourself an influence bank. And once you're done doing that, you begin shopping with that bank. You can't, like, refill it later. So the other thing to look at is, what does this city do? You can buy artifacts for 12. But I want the heroes. So that's fine. And I gain 1 fame and 1 reputation for that as well. End turn. Don't go too fast, please, Arethea. Okay, thank you. So I know exactly how many turns are left, right? I get to go, then she goes. So I have 3 total turns, including this one. Okay. Wait a minute, did I spend a green crystal like an idiot? There's green here, there's green... I should have spent this mana die and kept the crystal. Of course. So let's re-roll that and put it back in the source. It's also fucking green. Okay, but I found some white. That's something. Coercion, which I guess I could power. Now this is currently giving attack. So the question is, do I want to hire the freezers or like buy an artifact? Can I afford either one? Let's see. I mean, I think I can because my reputation is at 0. I have a bonus of 4 from the city. And I'll polarize to pay for this with green to increase my mana flexibility in the future. So this is 4, 8 already. I could easily activate the heroes if I wanted to buy an artifact instead. Maybe I should do both, because I think I can Ruthless Coercion to re-ready my golems. If I power this red, that's 6 more influence. Well, I'm at 4 from the city, 4 from this. 1, 2... So I'm at 14 now. And I can buy the freezers and ready the golems this way. And... or maybe not ready the golems. Let's see. Because this is 14. I could gain 5 more from the heroes, would be 19. And then if I play a stamina sideways, that's 20. I can buy the freezers and an artifact. Let's do that. So activate the heroes. And play that for 20 influence. To gain first an artifact. Oh, the Sapphire Ring! I mean, I'm not usually a huge fan of the rings, but at the moment I don't have any blue. And so I would be relying on polarization for all my access to other colors than green and red. It would also give me unlimited black mana, which could be useful for playing several spells in a turn. The Banner of Protection is okay. It might let me deal with this guy more easily. Plus 1 reputation. So the the reputation up and the reputation down cancel out. So I think the ring is worthwhile, but gosh, throwing away a bunch of wounds would still be good. Because my deck is starting to clunk up a bit, right? The number of wounds I have is 11. Only 1 left in the deck, so it's a pretty good deck, but I need to get moving. I don't know. This is on a hill, right? Not a desert? No, it's a desert. Ugh. So even with foresters, it's tough to get there. Well, okay, whatever. I'm taking the freezers. Pretty sure over the illusionists. And given that I'm doing that, I guess I want the blue ring even more. Okay, fine. And I'm leaving this on attack, I think. Well, I mean, I guess I can change my mind, but... I'd like to go clear out the altar. Which is a little tricky using just units, but I think ought to be possible with, these guys. They're just green dudes, and I have 2 artifacts. Okay, so 2 more turns. I could rest now, but I don't want to. Let's see what's in the box, right? There's no reason not to do that, I think. I can't think of a reason I wouldn't want to know what's in the box. Banner of Glory. Assign it to a unit. Sorry, how does this box work? With banners? It's kind of confusing. If you placed... Oh, I see. So you don't put this on your unit. You would put this on the unit as a banner, and then you would discard it at the end of the turn. So, okay. So I could put it on the freezers, but I'm kind of expecting not to have them attack or block, so it seems kind of bad, right? sort of wishing that I'd taken the other artifact already instead of the ring. I don't know, I think I'll be okay. So... Oh, right. I could have paid to ready the golem for 4 influence, but instead I bought an artifact, which seems like a good choice. So, move 2, 4, 5. And go fight this, I guess. If I improvise, I'm discarding the ring, huh? I mean, I guess that's fine. Maybe I would do better to rest. And then have a much better shot at these guys next turn. Because, like, how am I going to kill them? I'm going to spend a red as blue. And that should, like, just pretty much demolish one unit. One enemy. Actually, I think I'll be fine. I'm going to fight them. I'll take a couple wounds, and then I have the damage necessary. Even though it costs me a bit of mana. So let's do it. I'm getting the mana back. Yeah. Okay. Well, so I think this is the one I want not to attack because it saves me 2 wounds. This guy's only wounding me once. So let's... polarize that red into blue. And then this guy doesn't attack and has only 1 armor. This does attack, but it bounces off the golems, so that's fine. And then... I mean, the main way to do damage is to just power improvisation, right? With this gold mana? I guess I didn't need to polarize here. I could have used the gold. But then I'm powering improvisation anyway. Unless I wanted to use one of these guys, which I don't. I guess using one of these would let me gain a blue crystal. But instead, I could like gain this guy and have the option for a very small block available. Like, I don't know. What's better? Having like one of these dragons and also this guy, or having a crystal? I think it's having the dragons. Also, why am I looking over here? I wanted to see if 1 fame is going to level me up or something. Where's my fame? There it is. Wow. I'm going crazy. And what's this giving me right now? It's attack, isn't it? Oh, so I don't have to power the improvisation. Yeah, okay, fine. So, There's nothing I can do with this green. Oh, but since I'm doing this, I can keep that. Don't polarize either, not that it matters. Spend gold on this instead. Discard that to get 3, 5 attack. This guy has only 1 armor. And this guy has 4, so 5 attack kills them both. I get a bunch of fame, and sadly one of the crystals from the reward goes to waste. The green one. But very productive turn, I think. Oh, and I get to copy this guy. Did I use the box? No, right? So we will put the box back on deck and hope to get something good out of it next turn. My reputation is actually good right now. Well, because it's neutral. I feel like I just... Oh, right, you don't get fame for those guys. They're green, but they're not rampaging. End of round. So this is my last turn. Oops. What's in the box? Probably not much. Amulet of the Sun and a gold ring. Sorry, a diamond ring. I mean, obviously neither of them does much for me right now. But I'm not keeping this. I'm just using it. So this is worth 2 fame. This would give me some gold mana, which I can't use for anything. So, okay, sure. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not allowed... I'm not gaining an artifact. I'm seeing what's in the box, and it was this one, I think. I don't know which one it puts on top. Okay, so what I should do is I should claim this and then give it back. Shuffle them and choose the one that was on top. So this was, I'm saying this is the one that was on top. Good. This one was on top of the deck, but I probably should not know that, right? It's like, oh, shuffling is wrong. Because there's stuff I know that's on the bottom. Okay, if I end up drawing something that should have been on the bottom, then I'll just keep drawing, I guess. So, I'll use this as if it were the ring, giving me 1 crystal, 1 token, and 2 fame. And then I guess I'll just move 2 to explore. All right, this is a pretty good city. Oh, come on. Like, okay, I guess I wouldn't really have wanted to fight this guy anyway. What is this pointing at? My choice, right? It is. I actually could have fought him if I'd used this. And that was actually the better choice because this artifact can't do anything. I don't have any attacks. I just forgot I have the 1 move there, right? So now, with these cards, I can actually fight this guy. Oh no, he's fortified! Maybe don't fight him? Because I could do a ranged 4, but not a... I don't think I want to take all these wounds for, well, how many wounds would it be? I could gain a move, knocking him down to 6 attack. Nobody out there with 6 physical resistance, huh? Unlucky. These blocks aren't big enough. Swiftness, I suppose, would lower him to just 4, so I could take 1 wound. And then spend a dragon to do 3 damage, and this to do more? Or actually, this to do 2 damage, and this to do 2 more? Getting him down to 4. I still can't bounce him off any of the units, sadly. But... And I don't think this is like particularly cheating, reversing the order of these things, because The Bow of Stars Dawn could only have been like a sideways card. It could never do anything else. And since I wanted move 1, playing it first was correct, even ignoring any information I got. So I think the fact that I got new information is not that important. So if I get this guy down to 4, I can kill him for just 1 wound, which saves me some resources next round. I think that's worth it. So go ahead and wound me for 1. Although, I guess capturing this guy would be kind of fun, but I won't. We're going to attack him for 2 plus 2, my choice. So I choose 2 attack, or cold fire ranged 1, it doesn't really matter. And so we get 6 fame? I know why I'm getting 5. Why am I getting 6? Oh, right. This is the one we're killing, not this guy. This is my dude. This guy we're killing for 4. So we get 4 fame plus 2 for using the box as a ring. Okay. So end turn and round. And I'm putting this banner in my discard, please, and that as well. How many wounds are in this deck? It's enormous. 9. Okay, so I have 12 wounds out of 41 cards. Yeah, it's rough. Choose a tactic. Well, Mana Search is okay, but I think I value more just getting extra turns just in case. I don't know, like, how hard is it going to be to take this city? I have Offering in hand already. And Banner of Fear. I think I can take it, like, tomorrow. Or, you know, this turn, practically. The ordering is a little weird on the stuff I want to do. No, this is fine. Yeah. I think we can just take the city now. I even have Promise to pay the heroes. So white and green mana is whatever. I don't really care. Just give me more turns and more points for finishing early, I guess. I need move. That's coming from the Foresters, I imagine. I mean, I need kind of a lot of move. Although the Foresters do make the swamps cheaper, so 2, 4 gets me here. And now I can plan, you know, is marching into the city right now the thing to do, or what? I think I can put them anywhere. They don't have to actually be touching the card. The mod is smart enough. So my big attack with Offering will kind of have to be Siege Fire, I think. And these guys, a lot of them resist fire, but that's sort of a problem. I could do Siege Fire 12. That's not all that great. So I can do that. That's Oh, maybe I shouldn't have used this yet? Because I want it to be a combined range attack. Well, I didn't know what the unit was going to be, so I don't think I can make that excuse. Or what was going to be defending the city. Someone doesn't block and gets armor -3. Well, doesn't attack, rather. Putting on that guy would probably be nice. I have someone with fire resist, don't I? Yeah, red heroes. And white heroes, okay. But nothing's attacking. Well, this guy's attacking with fire. But it's brutal. And also, we're probably going to kill him. So the fire resist doesn't really help. I think I might just siege fire this guy alone, which feels a little bad. Because in principle, I could range him down, except I don't have this anymore, right? And then I can Banner of Fear 3 of the remaining enemies. Although, I still need to spend 2 moves somehow? Is that right? Well, 1. I could mana draw. I don't really need that for much of anything. It's just the sword is doing nothing right now. Oh no! I can crack it open to double all my physical attacks. Okay. Which means the heroes ought to wipe the floor with the town, right? The city, rather? And what am I getting from this block? Plus I have... Yeah, I think I can do this without taking any wounds, probably. So let's play Mana Draw sideways and this to walk into the city. Okay. So we have some things to do here. First of all, I'm going to convert this red crystal into a red token. Then, I'm going to use Arethia's ability here to gain a red crystal and a black token. That goes on sacrifice. I nominate green and red to gain... Actually, wait a minute. Maybe I could nominate white and red? Do I want to do that? No, I want my white mana. Well, I guess you can spend it. But then I'd have more mana left over. Because this guy... Yeah, this guy doesn't have to be... Doesn't have to be sieged, because he's... I guess it doesn't really matter. Except in how many of my crystals it converts, right? So if I put these back... I can nominate red and white. Oh, really? That doesn't work? Like that, then? Okay. And gain ranged fire 12. Which can only hurt this guy, just like... But I'm left with 1 red and 1 green and more, 2 total crystals more. So we kill this guy here. And then I have these crystals to play with. Or tokens. Now, I can make 3 enemies not attack me with the Banner of Fear, which I assume I will do. Oh, wait a minute. I have to pay both heroes. Okay, there's white in the source, or white here, whatever. I can power promise. Oh, I don't have to block at all, because the freezers can stop someone attacking me as well. Okay. So, Banner of Fear, discarded. Am I going to need to polarize anything? I don't think so. So let's do it now. Anything else, obviously. So polarize this to blue. I can't use it on this guy. I can't use it on this guy. So I could use it on either of these two. I don't think it matters. They're both just like piles of armor that we're just going to hurt. So now all 3 remaining enemies don't attack, and the freezers are kind of doing 3 damage. Right? Armor -3 to something. Now, let us use a promise to gain 4 influence to allow me to tap both of the heroes. Spend them, activate. I don't know what this game's thing is. And I'm going to trash the Sword of Justice as well. So its effect is double the contribution of all physical attacks during your attack phase. We're now in the attack phase. And I have attack 10 already, so that's 20. How much do we need total? 10, 23. Well, okay, that's it. We killed him, right? Because this is -3 to one of them. It doesn't matter which. These heroes are attacking for 10 total. Doubled is 20. Plus 3, we have 10, 23. So I can even afford to Puppet Master any enemy I defeated. Is that correct? Yeah. This guy seems the greatest. I mean, I guess I should look at the who's nearby, right? Because there's a dragon. No, there's just like this piece of junk. So I don't even know what I'm going to do with my turn. My post-combat turn? Or post-city turn? I guess I could hire the Altum Mages and replace one of my weaker units. Like Foresters. But there's nobody I need to fight. And certainly nobody where the difference between this and a different enemy would matter. Alright. And we managed to spend, you know... Well... This is actually just a white. I could have spent white from the source instead, but we managed to spend a little of the mana that we sacrificed at least. So that's something. How is it that I still have a red... Oh, right, because I only sacrificed 2 of them. Yes. Okay. I have the golems... Maybe instead of the heroes, I should activate the golems, and that way I'll have the heroes for shopping, should I wish to. Would that be enough? I mean, if I spent one of these guys, probably. I don't have any physical attacks, though, so they wouldn't be doubled. So it would be 5 and 7. 5 and 2 is 7. And then that would be doubled to be 14. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to put together enough damage if I did that. So I do have to spend the heroes. Okay, yeah, these are good artifacts. I guess I'll advance this because move is better than block. Like, right? I don't know. I don't think it matters. So that looks like the turn. Yeah. Is 31 Fane correct? 12, 19, 24, 31. Yeah, okay. Wait for it to notice my hand size should be higher. Very good. Ugh! What a hand. Well, I mean, Tranquility's not bad, I guess. This is 4 points, right? Pathfinding, I guess, could get me quite far if there were something useful to do. Could it get me into the Mage Tower? I doubt it. And if it could, how would I kill them? I guess mass expose. Plus this. That's worth thinking about. Because with path, how hard would it be to get to the Mage Tower? I'd have to spend 3 moves to go around this guy to here, here, here. And it would be 3, 5, 6 move, which, if I didn't play this, I do just have 6 move. 4, 5, 6, while still keeping expose open, right? Oh, no, I gave myself some move here, didn't I? Yeah. So 1, 2... So just pathfinding gets me into the Mage Tower with golems and this enormous attacker and mass expose if necessary. Yeah, I think I can take the Mage Tower this turn. So let's do that. Move 4. Oh, it's reduced to 2, not by 2. Okay, comes out the same. Because I do 1 better on the swamp and 1 worse on the hills. So move 4, 5, 6. So this is 2, 4, 6. Oh, I don't have any black mana. Whoops. Okay. I guess this is fine. I'll Puppet Master to block 5. Which successfully blocks. And then wait, where's my polarize? Oh, it's still up here for some reason. Okay. Polarize a green into white to expose him and make a ranged attack during the normal attack phase. Play this and this. So we attacked for 2, 4, 5. Now, I'm not actually 100% sure that this is worth more fame than just like healing up, but it should be, right? Because if I could have like healed up and then killed this guy. And wounds are worth 2 each, is that right? Yeah. So I could have gained a total of 6 fame. Now, I can't roll that back because knowing what the enemy is might influence my choice, but I could have done that. What am I gaining instead? Well, 4 for killing this guy. And I think 1 for a spell? Or are spells 2? I think they're 2, actually. Yeah. So I'm gaining 6 fame, but I'm spending a crystal, which is... Okay, I guess it doesn't cost me anything. So it comes out the same, but it might have come out better if I'd had a different enemy, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, just give me this spell. And that's the end of the turn. Game over. Final score. Sure. That's a nuts score. That's really high. 234? I mean, I felt like the game was going very well, and I probably like cheated a little here and there, but not much. I just like somehow everything I did was great. Took more wounds than I would have liked. But I guess hitting up... I got a ton of artifacts was a lot of the help, right? I have only 3 now, but that's because I broke open 2 of them. So 5 artifacts over the course of a game is incredible. And didn't do too badly on spells either. I don't remember where I got them all from. Did I really take... I took 2 mage towers. Where did I get the 3rd spell from? I'm sure I didn't buy it at a mage tower. Didn't buy it here. Did I get an artifact that gained me a spell for some reason? Out of the box or something? What other effects did I have? Oh, right. Well, I got this one just now. Oh, of course. I conquered a tomb, and that gives you the spell. I got offering out of that, right? Or... I think offering is the one I got from the tomb, because my other spell was the one I played this round, Mass Expose, which I took much earlier from the first mage tower. Yeah, I don't know. Everything was just great. I'm a genius player. Except for round 4. No. The round when I, went here... Was that round 3? Day 2? I guess it was. That was the round that Arethia really outpaced me. Or maybe that was round 5 when I... It must be, yeah, round 5 when I conquered the last city and also handled the tomb. I played that more slowly than I needed to. You can see the shields here. I spent a lot of time on this stuff. Plus another turn portaling here. Oh, I could have challenged the dragon to battle as well, I guess. But I clearly can't kill it, so that seems like a bad plan. Alright, well... I'm happy that this more difficult solo conquest went so well. I don't know if I'm going to play, 10, 11 or something crazy like that. Maybe I'll just... I don't know. Who knows whether I'll play any more games on camera in the near future. But if you guys are into Mage Knight, here you go. Here's your 3-hour video. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.